Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to say my sincere gratitude to all the respected lecturer who are here today to listen to my proposal presentation. To the honorable examining lecturers, Ms. Fernanda Jasmine Turang and Ms. Nurna, thank you so much for the time and the opportunity that were given to me. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Nurul Naria Ramlun. I am a student from English Education Department, and today I'm going to do a presentation regarding my research proposal with the title Students' Anxiety in Learning English, a case study at the 8th grade of SMP Negeri 9 South Tangerang. So in this presentation, I will explain briefly about the background of the study, and then the objective, theoretical framework, and then lastly the methodology that I will use in doing the research. Okay, so without further delay, let's begin with the background. Okay. Emotions. Emotions have the potential to energize students' thinking and also have the potential to interfere with learning. In the case of foreign language learning, unfortunately, students' emotions tend to be more discouraging rather than encouraging. One of the factors that can make the learning experience more discouraging is the feeling of anxiety. So, based on my experience when I practicing teaching at SMP Negeri 9 South Tangerang, I found signs of anxiety among the students, and this anxiety can make the students feel more disinterest in learning English, and at the end of the day, it can make them fail to fulfill the objectives of the English learning. So from this background, one question raised, which is what are the factors that cause this anxiety? So to answer that question is the objective of my study. Therefore, the objective of the study is to figure out what factors are more probable to cause anxiety as perceived by the students at 8th grade of SMP Negeri 9 South Tangerang. For the theoretical framework, I will adapt theory from Horowitz and Koch in my research. The theory is called Foreign Language Anxiety Theory. So this theory specifically addresses the anxiety that learners experience when studying a foreign language. It identifies three main components. First is communication comprehension, the second is test anxiety, and then the last is fear of negative evaluation. Then the last is methodology. So in my research, I will use descriptive qualitative method with the subject 8th grade students at SMP Negeri 9 South Tangerang. The tools that I will use to collect the data are observation and interview, and then after gathering the data, I will analyze them using qualitative analysis framework by Miles and Huberman. So in this framework, there are three steps. First is data reduction, and then data display, and then lastly is conclusion drawing and verification. Okay, so I think that will conclude my presentation. Once again, thank you so much for the time and attention. Now, if you have any input that you would like to comment or say regarding my presentation or my research, I will be gladly to accept that. So yeah, once again, thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you so much, Nurul. I really like your presentation proposal, and I have question. It's about can you explain why are you interested in researching student anxiety in learning English?
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Nanda. The question is why am I interested in
Yes.
Doing this research? So yeah, I'm interested in doing the research about anxiety, students' anxiety in learning English, is because I think anxiety is one of the common issue that happens in a language classroom, and I think it's worth to be studied. And I want to know what are the factors that cause this anxiety among students. So yeah, that's why I am interested in doing the research for students' anxiety. Thank you, Ms. Nata.
Okay, Nurul. First of all, I would like to say that your presentation today was very, very good. So I have a few questions. My question is, why do you only focus one factor that cause anxiety to the student perspective?
Yeah, I only focus on the factors because my initial objectives is I want to know what are the cause. Okay, what makes this anxiety to happen? That's why I am curious about this. I choose only the factors because of that curiosity. So yeah, I only do the research on the factors rather than the research on, let's say, the solutions, how what we can do about these factors or about this anxiety. So that's about my research. Thank you, Miss Luna.
Okay, Nurul, I have another question. My question is about what impact does anxiety have on the foreign language learning process? Can you explain for me?
Yeah, thank you. So the impact that was caused by anxiety in students' performance. So according to the theories that I have studied, anxiety can cause many effects in students' performance. First is it can reduce their confidence because they are afraid of making mistakes. So yeah, they feel insecure in their ability, and then anxiety can make them feel uninterested in learning language because, of course, like I said, because of scared of making mistake. Yeah, so and then in the end, this anxiety can cause students failure in fulfilling the language classroom objectives. So yeah, I think that's the impacts of anxiety in students' performance in foreign language learning.
Okay, Nurul, I really, really like your answer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Nurul. My question is, in your opinion, how do you teach English without distracting the learning process?
How I teach English without disrupting the learning process. I think So I think the disrupting factors here you mean is anxiety?
Yes.
Okay. So about that, I think you are asking for solutions in this case. Unfortunately, I am unable to answer that because I haven't yet to do the research. I haven't done the data analysis because we're still in the proposal. So yeah, I haven't have the results for my research. So I think I will be able to answer that question maybe later in result presentation. So yeah.
Thank you, Nurul.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So thank you so much to the honorable examining lecturers for your input and questions. I'll make sure these questions or input can play a big part in developing my research in the future. So that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.